Hey guys, I'm back with another video answering your questions. The question we're going to be looking at today is how do option expiries affect the FX markets? So option expiries are one of those things that a lot of people struggle with because they see coming through the feeds, they see like there's an option expiry on a certain currency pair at a certain price, and a lot of people get confused. How do you trade that? How can you make pips from that? So the whole concept of option expiries is a complicated one, and the long answer to the question is it's very difficult to quantify whether it's an option expiry is going to push the market up or push the market down because, for example, one of the reasons is because you need to know various strike prices for certain options, and basically that means if you know the strike price is above or below the price, it will dictate whether or not traders are going to exercise those options and buy or sell the currency pair. So it's actually very difficult without knowing all the information, which we don't really have, which way the pair is going to move. However, one way that we can look at option expiries and the effect it has on the price is basically very often an option expiry at a certain price will act like almost like a magnet. So the price of, say for example you've got an option expiry of $1 billion on euro dollar at 110, the price will tend to gravitate around 110. So it might come up and maybe beyond 110 a little bit, but then it'll come back down. It'll basically just hover around that option expiry price until the time of the cut when the option expires. So that's obviously the whole answer to the question is very complicated, and it all involves strike prices and puts and calls and whether or not traders are going to be exercising those options, which is information that it's very difficult to get hold of. You can't really get hold of that information. But the simple way of trading it is just to view the fact that option expiries tend, the big ones, and I'm talking maybe over 600 million to $1 billion to $2 billion to $3 billion, those really big expiry orders, those ones will tend to act like a magnet to the price and keep the price, it will either draw the price to it through the session or keep the price roughly there through that session. So even that information on its own is quite cool. You can use it to make some pips, maybe scalp the pair, range trade the pair up to and off that level. So it is quite useful information, but it's not really something I make a trading strategy out of. It's not something I look to go trading into on every session. So that's how the option expiries affect, even to a small degree, the FX markets, and hopefully you can use that information, even if it's a tiny bit of information, to help you make some pips in the session.